Welcome. I'm sorry, I would like to do this in French, but my French really sucks, so that's not going to happen. I want to thank Laura for inviting us. We are a new partner of ISEM, and we are building something for you, actually, fashion students. I'm an IT guy myself. I always worked in automation. And at one of the fashion schools in the Netherlands, a few students at a certain point told me a problem they had, which was getting access to a lot of fashion magazines in one go. And even if they would have access to the paper magazines, they still would have a problem because they would need to read everything. And there wasn't a Google function or something to help them out find the information they were looking for. And they told me, Sander, you are a nerd, go fix it. Out of that process of fixing that problem, a new company was born. This is Fashion, and I would like to introduce you to my new company. Currently, we're partnered with ESMO, ISEM, and IFA. With IFA, their dean actually stepped on board our advisory board as well. They were very happy with what we were doing. To boil down what we do is the problem at your side. For you guys, I think it's very expensive to get access to every fashion magazine in the world, no? And even if you have information to all of those magazines, not being able to search is going to make life not that much easier. The other thing is that everything in fashion media is dispersed, it's everywhere. If you guys are doing research, there's so many sources that you need to check to get your work done and to find the inspiration you're looking for. Well, that's the problem that I was solving. On the other hand, the print publishers have some problems too. Their readerships are dropping, their advertisement revenue is going down, and they don't have any metrics. And what I did was I combined these two problems to find a solution, which helps you and it helps the publishers as well. Our solution is a single outlet that will save you guys a lot of money with an AI-assisted search so that you can find what you're looking for. For the publishers, it will mean more readers and revenue, insights in what is happening, just like you have on a website, and we have new...
Hi, I'm Sander, founder of This is Fashion, and this is about our shared love for fashion. The team behind This is Fashion has built a unique invitation-only app that unlocks the entire world of fashion. We even offer a VR front row experience, live streamed directly to your phone. All the fashion content you ever wanted, in any language, on any device.
But This is Fashion is not only business. We believe our fashion heritage should be protected. Over time, historical magazines such as Vintage Vogue's, Harper's, and even the first ever magazine of Ladies' Monthly Museum, printed in 1798, will decay and eventually disappear. If left unprotected, the treasures of Yves Saint Laurent, Christian Dior, and Coco Chanel will be lost. Together with our platform, we are launching the #SavingFashion initiative, which, in collaboration with Fashion Institutes, helps digitize and protect our fashion history, keeping it available for generations to come.
I'm wondering if anyone has any questions up till now.
So is this an app, or is it like...
Yes, it's an app, it's a website, and it will run on any device that you have.
And how much is it about?
For students like you, when there's a deal with ESMO and ISEM, it will be free as soon as it's launched. And now I'm getting everybody with an ESMO email address will have free access to our application.
So if I have access to Italian Vogue, is there any way you translate it anyway, or am I just
Actually,
Italian?
that's the next film I want to show.
I do a study at Amphi, and I at my second year now. I don't want to see it in a lame way or something in my books, but this is a nice way to scroll down in history, and yeah, I think it's super cool.
The last thing that we do is, have you ever tried to read the Japanese Vogue? No, I do not.
No. I can't read Japanese, so
Well, now you can.
why?
We live translate any fashion magazine using a Google Translate algorithm into your language. So you can actually read the Japanese Vogue starting next year.
Cool. That's very cool. And
Yeah,
you
but
don't
it's
even have to
super
go to Japan to buy it. You just can like print it and stuff, right?
You just use our app.
Oh my god.
When is this like?
You swipe, you press, you read.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think that's good for everybody.
Did that answer your question? Does anybody else? 6 months after the Indiegogo campaign is completed, the main parts of the app will be usable and we'll actually let all of the students on board already. It will not be a full archive yet. It's the moment where you start getting all of the content in. We should have a very, very, very strong archive within a year after. Yes, you will. For all of the students, every feature that we have for the business accounts, which is pretty much cutting edge. So search, research tooling, we're building AIs that will help you to use images to find other comparable images, for example. Those will all be available to you guys.
You say it's gonna be in all of the languages. Is there a possibility that it might happen that one article or one newspaper, which is definitely, or it's only in that one language, is gonna be only in that language, or you're gonna provide a way how to translate?
You can, in our app, actually press on the text that you want to translate and translate that portion of text. So see the magazine in the original language, and what you want to translate, you can just click on.
Is there possible to download pictures or articles or?
You will not be able to download entire magazines at once because we do have to protect the intellectual property of the owners. We are looking if we can make a page or a spread download function, but that is legally that's a little difficult. But what will always work are making screenshots, and all of the pictures that we have, all of the images of all of the pages are in a quality that is so incredibly high that you pretty much can zoom in on any detail to get it out. The experience that we're trying to build from the front end of the app is really Netflix-like. So there'll be a recommendations engine. The thing that I want to prevent is that you get stuck in a bubble, because that would be very bad for creativity. So we do recommended content, but we switch it up with content that is more random, so that you have the chance to view that kind of content as well. Then I have a question for you guys. Would you guys like access to an app like this? Thank you.
Are you maybe planning also implementing some defile, some catwalks?
All catwalks. Our goal is to make this archive date back as far as possible. And the content that we're starting with are catwalks, films, documentary series, for as far as we can license, because that's always an issue, of course. Magazines, books, and lookbooks.
That sounds pretty intense.
Believe me, there are a lot of sleepless nights into this project. For this crowdfund, exposure is about the most important thing there is. If we want to push this thing forward, I need your help. Support us as much as possible, because if we do not hit sales, then I cannot build this. I cannot build this on students alone. I really need to sell subscriptions to normal people to be able to afford this for you guys.
When did you start it?
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah. And it took a little bit longer than anticipated. But we're here now.
It still took
Years ago. But then again, if it was easy, it wouldn't have been this much fun. Thank you. And thank you guys for listening to my story.